Alright, today we're going to be doing an inspection at one of our out apiaries. We just have two hives here. And we're going to check this one. See how it's doing. It's been requeened in July, but it looked like the colony was packed out. And then the bee numbers declined quite a bit. It seemed like the queen took a long time to lay. And then there was a issue of what happened is the colony was really packed, and so they started a bunch of swarm cells in here. Either that or they're superseding the queen. I couldn't figure it out, but the queen was still laying and there was another virgin in there. So I'm terribly curious to see what we're gonna run into today. Here. Do I still have two queens? Are they going to take two queens into winter? What? So that's the question. So, outer frame. Let's see what we got here. Just some nectar, honey, and pollen there on that side. Just pollen on this side here, so we'll leave this one to the side. Like that. See what we come up with now. A little bit of a spotty brood frame. And there's our queen. She's actually marked. That is the queen that was from July. And she's laying on this frame, but she's right here. Right there. So, here's the brood pattern on this side. And look, here's another queen right here. There's a second queen right there. Tell me if you can see her. She is right there. So she's been in here for a week and hasn't killed the other queen. I can't tell if she's mated or not, but I'm gonna put a mark on her just for the heck of it. I don't really have anything to pick her up with. But see if I can't just get a dot on her. If I can find her. There she is. Well, I got a dot on her. Perfectly placed. Right there. They're already trying to clean it, but that's her. So. Alright, so we still have two queens in here. And like I said, there's the other one right there in that corner. Crazy. I'm interested to see how this is going to play out. So they've been in here together for a week, and the one is mated. The one that was originally marked, the first one I showed you, is definitely mated. So we'll see how much laying's been getting done. I think this smoker might be a little bit offensive. So This whole frame's laid up. Look at all that drone brood. Just a crazy amount of drone brood. We don't need any drone brood, so I'm curious. Right now, I'm gonna tear some of it up, look for mites. No mites there. They had a brood break in July, so I don't expect the mite count to be outrageous here. Yeah, see, I don't see any mites in this at all. I guess I roughed those up a little bit much, but okay, there's one mite right there. There's one mite on that one. So I've destroyed about 20. Oh, there's another one. See if I can get you a close-up. There's another mite. So there's 2 mites. We're gonna get some apivar on them here. But you can look closely right there. See that mite right there? Yep, so there is some mite damage on the, or not mite damage, I'm sorry. There are some mites on them bees. All right. Sometimes when I get on the video, I just mess up all my words. Not very eloquent, much more eloquent in person. All right, look at all that drone brood. But, you know, I'm seeing a kind of a spotty pattern out of this new queen, and that may be why they're replacing her. Maybe she's just not all that quality, so I'm gonna let this play out. Even though it is late, I don't see a lot of drones anymore, but there's eggs in all these cells. So we'll see how it plays out, but I'm gonna let them go ahead, and if that other queen needs to take over or what, we'll just let them do what they need to do. Well, that's a better brood frame right there. That's not a bad pattern at all right there. And we got the same thing here. You know, interestingly too, this colony has just never been aggressive at all. And today, this has been the most aggressive I've seen them. And that's just flying up a little bit when I move my hand over them. So this whole frame's laid up. You know, I look at this pattern out here, so this is emerging. You can see right here, it looks really good. And this is all laid up, so I mean, I wouldn't call this a horrible laying pattern. I'm thinking maybe, I don't know, they could have been nectar bound for a bit or something, who knows. Yeah, see, look, there's that queen cell. That other one came out of. Hopefully that's the one that came out of. It sure looks like it. Hopefully I didn't miss another one, but I mean, look at that laying pattern. There's nothing wrong with that at all. They need to draw this frame out though. I'd like to see that. Yeah, these bees have never flown up at me or anything, so I do find it interesting. Alright, this one's kind of got an egg here and there. But look at that pattern. I mean, that's pretty good on that side. So this is certainly an interesting dilemma we have here. Just got room to lay. I see 1 or 2 eggs over here, but it might just be emerging. Not sure what's on this one. This is heavy, so it's nectar and the other one's nectar. So this is all honey, mostly capped on this side. So interesting situation here. So we're gonna let this one play out. Not sure how that happened, but that was interesting. Now we're gonna put the super back on. There we go. And they're just finishing the super, but I don't know if they have enough bees in there to finish it. Let's pop that up and take a look. I don't know if I can turn that like that, maybe. Just pull a couple frames. There's a lot of bees up in here. Take a peek and see how capped this one is. Mostly capped, but not completely. Alright, so we're gonna leave them be. No pun intended. And we'll get the cover back on this. And then we'll get the other hive open and check on that.